Welcome to Kinnick Stadium, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. This crowd is fired up, ready to see some defense, some offense. Because we're in Iowa, some solid punting. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Iowa Hawkeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Roadrunners would kick it away to get this game going. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And the running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Iowa.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. It's an RPO. The quarterback kicks it out quickly. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. A running play called on 4th down. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. They call the draw play here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards in the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The back's got it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Iowa 7, UTSA 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Receiver makes the catch and tackled there by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the...
Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of the offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UTSA. He just sprints into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You're going to pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield.
And this defense has got to do a better job on third down. They got to mix in a blitz here and there. It's all about getting pressure on the quarterback, and especially on third down.
The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Complete to the tight end. Gain of 19 on the play. And first down for the offense.
And the Roadrunners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Trying to extend the play. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hardy. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a third down play. And now a carry here for the fullback. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, Watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hardy. Comes up with the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Iowa. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. The offense with some pre-snap motion. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Iowa 21, UTSA 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a first down for the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game that makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
21, UTSA, 18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
This one away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Iowa Hawkeyes will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Fighting off the defender.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To the air, it's Hardy. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the Hawkeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Hawkeyes are on the move here. They'll work the clock here with the running game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Lion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they get the completion. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move. And the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go. Razor.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The big fullback's got it here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
The Hawkeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and